looking out on you all here today from every corner of the world, for every chapter of our life, yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much, and we will have so many precious memories with you all, and it's just amazing to meet more with you all today.
Welcome everyone here to the celebration of marriage here at Boconnoc House, with a very special welcome to our absolutely stunning bride, Amelia, and our groom, Mark. We are gathered here today to celebrate the marriage of Mark and Amelia and to witness their vows of matrimony. I know it means a great deal to them that you can be here to share in their happiness today. Through their vows, they are making a commitment to each other for the rest of their lives. Marriage is not an easy path. It requires devotion, the ability to listen, the wisdom to know when we are wrong, and the strength to be able to put it right. For Mark and Amelia, getting married today is a proud confirmation of the love, the respect, and the true friendship that they have for each other. Together, they will be stronger to meet whatever life holds for them. Today, they will exchange vows which will unite them as husband and wife. The words are a formal and public pledge of their love and a promise of a lifelong dedication to each other. Are you, Mark Angus Brewis, free lawfully to marry Amelia Mary Moon Pullen?
I am.
Are you, Amelia Mary Moon Pullen, free lawfully to marry Mark Angus Brewis?
I am.
Marky B, happy wedding day. I can't believe this day is finally here. Thank you for making this chapter of our lives so special. I'm forever in awe of the amazing human you are. Thank you for your endless love and support, and I'm so excited for all the other beautiful chapters we'll have to come. See you at the altar. Yours forever, loving you always, the new Amelia Brewis.
I'm going to read some words by the poet Whitney Hanson. They say that sometimes love starts with a spark, and that might be true. But if I were to wish you a love, I wouldn't wish fire for you. You see, fire is powerful. It burns bright, then it's gone. It's beautiful and it's warm, but it doesn't last long. So instead of wishing you a love that burns, I wish you a love like a river that twists and turns. It changes and flows, it is powerful and free, but it consistently finds its way back to the sea. And so, like the water, I hope your love is ever growing, ever changing. I hope your love is powerful and free. And may you always find each other, like the river finds the sea.
I, Mark Angus Brewis, take you, Amelia Mary Moon Pullen.
I, Amelia Mary Moon Pullen, take you, Mark Angus Brewis,
To be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded husband.
I promise that I will love you,
Honour you and cherish you throughout all the days of my life, from this day forward.
for as long as we both shall live. Amelia, I give you this ring as a token of the love we share and the vows we've made here today.
So Mark and Amelia, you have both made the declarations prescribed by law and have made a solemn and binding contract with each other within the presence of your family, your friends, and before Raoul and myself. You have further given and received your rings as a token of your commitment to your future life together. Your marriage ceremony today has given your family and friends the opportunity to come together to help you celebrate your happiness. As you look back on today in the years to come, may you both remember the love that you felt and the commitments that you made. Today, we all share in your happiness as you become husband and wife, and we give you our very best wishes for the future together. Remember, love is a gift. Use it, and it will last a lifetime. So Mark and Amelia, Keslowena, congratulations in Cornish. It is now my very great pleasure to announce that you are husband and wife, and you may share your very first kiss.
First of all, Amelia's already said this, but to our guests, so we don't underestimate the time, money, effort it takes to get from not just London to Cornwall, but Australia, New Zealand, the States, Darlington, and anywhere else you've travelled from today. So, but it's truly made a special day, and even more special that Amelia and I generally can't thank you enough. So first of all, please raise your glasses to all of our guests.
So I'm so delighted to see all of these lovely faces in the room today. Some of you I've known since you were children, and some of you I've yet to get to know.
With Amelia, you can pick up where you left off, just like no time has passed.
Amelia gives you a comfort that makes you feel like family. So many elements of our friendship that date way back, and qualities of your personality remain the same. You are loyal and beautiful in every way.
Thank you, Mark, for loving Amelia the way you do. Knowing the adventures that you have shared together that have led you up to this moment that you are sharing with us is really a blessing.
Not only do you guys look exceptional together, but your zest for life and calming natures go hand in hand. So please, can we raise a glass to Amelia and Mark?
Malky B, my husband. I obviously had to start at the beginning, because where else do you start? Now, Mark always gives me stick for telling this story, saying like, Amelia turned her light off for me. But look, the first vivid memory I have of Mark was of shouting over the music at me and Katie, like, God, you two are stuck to each other's hip, aren't you? I wouldn't have believed that 18 months later, it was actually me and Mark stuck to each other's hip. And after, that first encounter, we crossed paths here and there. But then one night in second year, we probably got talking, and I thought, you know what, it's actually all right. The rest is history. So we've had over a decade now, 11 years side by side. We've basically grown up together. But in New Zealand, we didn't just grow as a couple, but as individuals too. And what I've seen evolve in Mark is really he become the man that he is today. I knew from day one he was social, a good friend, organised, reliable, but he's also just one of those annoyingly good people that's good at everything he puts himself to, and maybe I'm biased. For example, his day in Wellington would consist of a 5:30 a.m. alarm in CrossFit for 6 reviews, work by 7:30, the first one in, the last one out, his masters part-time, 3 nights a week, and coaching 3 nights a week. And this is what I love about Mark. He's a yes person. He's always up for exploring new things, learning new things. He's never got too much on his plate to help anybody out. Every day we both wake up like, right, what's the plan today? What are we doing? But, underneath all this busyness and drive, there's a man who's evolved that's forever modest and down to earth, unwavers in his support and loyalty. He's always present, aware, and in amongst the whirlwind that's me, he's always grounded me from day dot. He's been my rock. And no matter how far we may have strayed along the way from home in our travels, packing for a year and ending up away for 6, as long as I've had him by my side, it's always felt like I'm at home. So, on that note, here's to growing up together and many more chapters and adventures, and I promise I'll keep my light on you forevermore. So,
On to my bride. I know how cliche this sounds, but from day one, I can say hand on heart, I didn't think of anyone but Amelia was the person I wanted to be with. To take you back a little bit, as Amelia has already done, to the wonderful city of Liverpool, 2011. We had our first true encounter in unusual circumstances, as Amelia has already alluded to. Now, I was given the heads up this may be mentioned in Amelia's speech, but I thought I won't remove it, as there's always 2 sides to a story. But what is for sure is that fairly early on, maybe a couple of rounds in, my wife did indeed turn her light out on me, making her thoughts quite clear from the get-go. And given the impact upon confidence this would have upon any budding bachelor, it wouldn't be for another year until Amelia and I began to spend some time together, after insisting on buying Amelia a world-famous chicken selection box from Chester's Chicken, a true sign of love. But fast forward a little bit and things became official and went from strength to strength. So upon graduation, Amelia and I got our first small 1-bed flat together in Manchester for 6 months.
before setting off on our travels. And it's often travelling you get to be really challenged, and each other's idiosyncrasies start to become highlighted. And you also see each other at your best and worst, a great test of love, as it highlights not just some of Amelia's traits: trust, patience, impulsiveness, but also the ability to go with the flow, something that doesn't come very easily to me. And it's just one of many ways you're able to make me become a better person every day. As many of you know, a quad biking accident in Queenstown ended up with Amelia going off a cliff and being airlifted off a mountainside, and a quad bike ending up at the bottom of a 200-foot gorge. Without knowing the outcome of Amelia's injuries on a long 4-hour drive to Dunedin Hospital to meet her, it was then I told myself it didn't matter. Whatever they were, we deal with it. Thankfully, as challenging as the recovery from a broken back and a severe concussion for Amelia was, worst case scenarios didn't play out. Not being able to work, look at a screen for any amount of time, or do any physical exercise would have left most people at a severe loose end. Amelia's zen-like demeanour, positive spirit, and endless optimism meant she took it all in her stride. And they're just a few of the amazing qualities that make up. Since that day, I try not to take any day for granted. I'm so grateful for the life we've built together, our new home in London, and our unwavering commitment to each other. To add to the promises I've already made today, not only do I promise to exercise more patience, but also gratitude. For the time we've had together, for having you by my side, and for the rest of our lives. What I do know is they were full of great memories, a whole lot of love, and a bloody good time. So, a toast to my wife on our wedding day. To Billy.